Hello everyone, so I'm back. So yeah, had a cold and then I wanted to get rid of the cough and now I'm back. So we're back with a flip through and a deck review kind of thing. It's been sitting on my desk since I got it in a trade. But we're doing the Spirit Animal Tarot, which I believe was called the Animal Wisdom Tarot. I believe that's what it was. This is by Dawn Burnke, just gonna say Brunk, and it's published by CISO Books. It's in one of these two kind of, I don't hate them, I just don't, these aren't my favourite kind of boxes because you can't put the stuff back in like the way you would with a one that just, clamshell one, because that cardboard bit inside is a nightmare because I've had cards going in the side of them and everything. I think the only other deck I've had in the past was the Mermaid one. It's in one of these boxes. I can't remember who it was by, but yeah, it was in these one kind of boxes. So there's the little blurb. The Spirit Animal Tarot blends traditional tarot symbolism and animal wisdom. I can see why they changed it from animal. Why did they change it to animal? Spirit animal though, I wonder. Anyway, so we're gonna look at the book real quick. I like this book so far because I was looking at it and it's color coded, which is nice. So the majors are in purple, and then branches, which are wands, are in orange. Shells, which are cups, are in blue. It is kind of clouded blue. Fossils, which are pentacles, are in green. And then feathers, which are swords, are in yellow. It's nice. It's actually a nice, and the layout is really nice as well. Like, here's the hair and 2 feathers, 2 feathers. It even tells you the traditional name, which is nice. So in case you got confused, going, wait, is that a sword or is it a branch? I can't remember. A sword or a branch. It gives you a little story about why the animal is posed that way. But then it gives you the quick little simple message here: take time to feel deeply and choose wisely. It's very simple. I like that. It tells you the theme: inner vision, trust, timing, balance, resolution. It does give you the elemental thing, which is good as well. But yeah, it's quite nice actually. I actually like that. And then they give you spreads, of course. Honeybee lovers spread. Ooh, I might try that one actually myself. It's like, that looks nice. And the bear paws. So it looks like a bear paw. Interesting. Present thoughts, feelings. That's really cool. It's nice to see different spreads other than the Celtic and 3 cards. Like everyone knows that. But it's nice to see ones that are themed to the deck. That's a good book. I actually like that book. And now we're on to the deck. So the backing is this lovely reversible one, and it's just the coyote's head with 2 hummingbirds. It's really nice. It's actually pretty pretty. I was looking for an animal tarot because I love the Colette Baron Reid Spirit Animal Oracle. Love that so much. I love it. And I was like, I wonder if there's a tarot deck that's just as nice. And then I came across this one and the Totem one that's by Llewellyn. And that one didn't really gel vibe with me, whereas this one's like, I love the watercolours in it. And these delicate little flowery bits. Because I was researching it on Truth and Story. I always go to that one for in-depth, going, give me the dirt and the tea on this deck. Like, why should I buy it? Why should I not buy it? That kind of thing. So we're going to go through the majors, and then we're going to go quiet and look at the minors. And then, as I said in my last video with the Tarot Illuminati, that was just a test video to see would overview suit more of my videos, because I am using boxes as my, like, tarot boxes, the big ones, as my tripod. And I was like, I think I might get an overview, like, phone holder or iPad holder. I'll look into it. Because I don't mind this angle, because I could just pick them up and do this. But when you want to do a comparison, it's kind of hard to do it at this angle, So yeah. Anyway, so we have the Trickster, which is the coyote, which is the Fool. And I love this. It's just on the hill. It looks very coy in a way. And the cardstock is, they're glossy, but they're not so glossy it's slippy. It's a bit thin. Like if I folded that in half like properly, it'd be stuck like that. Like if I properly went like that, it'd be curved. I can flatten it easily, you know. Just I'll put it in the deck and let it, you know, reshape itself. But yeah. So yeah, as we said, we have the Trickster, which is the Fool, and it's the Coyote. I like that. It's just on the cliff, very coy. It's nice. The Raven, which is the Magician. I love this card actually. It's very nice. It's the Messenger of Magic, and I love how they have the only human attribute in this, which is the reflection of the Raven. So it's the Magician himself morphed into a raven, and he's flying along being a raven. It's nice. It's actually kind of a cool, like, oh yeah, and I just noticed there's the feather, there's a fossil, there's a branch, and he has feather. Wait, no, what's the other? Shells. That's a shell. Technically, the shell is also a fossil. That's what I was trying to get. I was like, where's the shell? So the shell is also a fossil. I was trying to see where are the elements in it, and there's a branch, there's a feather, there's a shell. There's no fossil. Weird. But anyway. So I do like this concept because he's like above, below. Same thing as you would for the Magician. And the ravens are usually messengers from past loved ones, which is lovely. So yeah. The High Priestess, which is the cat here, knower of secrets. I love this. It's so cute, pretty. And I love the moon just sitting there. And then the two trees here as the pillars. It's very simple and it's very straightforward. In most of the animal tarot I've been looking for, a cow is always the Empress, and I thought that was interesting. Like the cow is an Empress. Like even in the totem one, it's a Highland cow, but it's still an Empress. And I was like, but I love how she's like heavily pregnant and she's just like chill in the grass, and it's really pretty. Like it's so cute and pretty. It's actually really pretty. And it's called Earth Mother. The ram, of course, is the Emperor. Or Earth Father in this case. And I love it. The eagle's there as well in the background. So yeah, it's really nice. Okay, so the bull is the Hierophant, which is perfect because in most cultures, or some cultures, the cow or this kind of bull is a god. Like in Indian, is it Hindu? And I think also in Egyptian culture they did it as well. So that's really cool. I do like how he has this the keys around him, the symbol for the bull, the Tauros. Okay, I'm back. But yeah, I do like how he has the symbolism for the Tauros, and I like how there's two little rabbits like just going to him, like they're the followers, which is interesting. But yeah. Honeybee, I love this one. This is the Lover's card. I do love it. It's really cute, but kind of morbid. Because when a male bee mates with the queen, they die. Which is weird, but you know. It's kind of like an in the moment passion kind of thing. Like, let's go and make our own hive. And then they run off, and then he dies. Yeah, Heart Awakener. Oh, that's it's really pretty though, and the connection is really pretty. Horse, Spirit of Freedom, which is this one is the Chariot. Okay, so the Chariot is the horse here, or the Pegasus. More like it's more of a Pegasus, but I like that night, day, and it's a slow transition. It's very good. I wonder what this elemental thing is here. It means. Doesn't really say anything here now at first glance in the book. No, I would love to know what that is. It doesn't say it in the book. It just says about why they chose a horse, why it's a vehicle of the divine. Unless you're just browsing through it and I don't see why this is here. But anyway, it's the Chariot. It's really nice. It's really pretty. This is the only other human in this deck, other than the reflection of the Magician, is the strength card, which has a girl, and there's the lion. I love this lion. It's very pretty. It's very L'Oreal. There's a lot of like hair going on. Ruler of the open heart, because that is what strength is about. It's about having an open heart and being honest with yourself. This is the moon card. No, the hermit. Actually, sorry, the hermit. I'm just going through the book just in case I mix up one or two of them. So this is the hermit. I like this. It's weird. It's like the owl is carrying the sun with him. In a way, he's cradling it in his wing. It's really nice. But it's the hermit, keeper of light. So yeah, it makes sense. He takes the light. What kind of owl is it? I have no idea. It just says owl. But yeah, no, it's a nice concept. The Wheel of Fortune is a spider. I can't do it with spiders, but it's a really cool and interesting concept. What could they use for a wheel? No, nothing really much, because they do make a wheel. I wonder why there's a sphinx here though. Like, why is there a sphinx cat in this? It just keeps saying about the spider. It doesn't say the sphinx cat here is symbolizing XYZ. Nope, doesn't say why there is a sphinx cat. But yeah, there's the spider. So if you have a fear of spiders, I'm sorry. But yeah, it's not that bad. I was just like, oh, I forgot this was in there. There are some decks. I think it's the Druid Animal Oracle. It has a massive picture of a spider in that, and I don't know. No, not going near that. Thank you. Next is Justice, which is an elephant. I'm so glad there's an elephant in this. Like, elephants, giraffes, and pandas. They're so cute. They're all brilliant. The symbolism for them. So trunk raised skyward, feet planted solidly on the ground. On earth, our elephant represents balance, stability, sincerity, and justice. It could also be the 10 of cups, because they mean family as well. That's why I love family and loyalty. That's really pretty. Oh, it's so pretty. Not going to go too much into the meanings. So this one is the Hanged Man, of course. Didn't really need to look at that, but sure. Master Suspension, that makes sense. It's a bat. And it's really simple, like, I love it. Like, this tree is lovely, and the way that he's a kind of a shadow, but not really there. Yeah, it's this Hanged Man. That's the Hanged Man. A Death Moth is the Death card. I don't like moths myself, but that is such a cool species of moth. They have a skull on their back. Like, that's crazy. It's very pretty though. I like that. Next is Temperance. Okay, the swan is Temperance. Angel of Alchemy. This is Temperance. I like how she has this symbol here. I think I'll link the video for Truth and Story. Kelly from the Truth and Story. Her video on this, because she goes really in depth in it and talks about the cards more, because I just got it because I liked it from her video, and I found it in a trade, which is great. But you know, I wanted a new deck to work with that's animal based. This is the Devil. Of course, it's a goat. Shadow God of Liberation. Of course, it's a goat. I just laughed when I saw that was a goat, because the devil is like goat feet and horns, and I'm like going, of course it's a goat. But yeah, it's really good. That's really good. Like symbolism. The Serpent is the Quickener, which is also the Tower. I wonder why they picked that for the Tower. Like, why did they pick Kundalini? Kundalini, that's what they called it. Like, what can you use as a tower? It could have been an ant, because the ants make, or a termite tower. You know, it could have been the termite towers. But yeah, that's the tower. Peacocks are the star card. I love this because it's like his feathers are going into the night sky. And I said he because it is a he. peacocks are males, peahens are females. Yes. Well, that's really pretty. I actually like that one. I think a peacock is also in the Animal Tarot I have by Doreen Virtue or Radley Valentine. I don't know who it's by now. But that's the only other one I had. But I wanted one that wasn't a fluff deck, like I had the meaning and the phrase at the bottom. I just wanted an actual tarot. That's what I was looking for. Oh, this is the moon card. I agree with Kelly on this one. It's the cutest damn moon card I've ever seen. It's a bunny. And you bunny. It's so cute. Little rabbit. I love the pink tone on the rabbit and then this dark background. It's so pretty. It's the moon card and it's very straightforward. Rabbit's skill is shapeshifters, elusive guide to the fairy kingdom. Huh. Interesting. Cool. If you do think about it, like a rabbit does bring Alice to Wonderland, so that does make sense in that concept. So that's really good. The sun is a rooster. That's pretty straightforward. Sun and rooster go very well together. Rise from the morning. Crocodile Butterfly. This is the judgment card. And I will leave. Please do look at Kelly Truth and Stories video on this, because she does dive into this. And I'll read it, the synopsis in the book. So, this is the Crocodile and Butterfly, Masters of Discernment, which is the judgment card. Surprising allies Crocodile and Butterfly, two powerful representatives of transformation, bask in the sun by releasing assumptions and expectations of life. We open to beauty. Crocodile and Butterfly recommend self-honesty, so we may celebrate our true identity. Guide to primal waters of self. The crocodile uncovers hidden emotions. The butterfly is delicate. Delicate touch encourages us to let go. Oh, and spreads its wings and soar. That's actually really interesting. It's like they're two best friends, and they're like the most unlikely of best friends. It's like those videos you see where you see that like a dog is best friends with a stag, and then you find out they were raised together. Oh, it's one of those things. And the whale is the world card. This makes sense because they do migrate all over the world, and it's really, really pretty. So that does make sense. The world is the whale. The message is welcome home, because they do migrate all over the world, and that's really pretty. The blues and greens are really pretty. Okay, so now let's go on to the minors. So we're going on to the minors. So you can only do this kind of angle, but you know, rather do completely 90 degrees. So let's get into this and enjoy. so that was the Spirit Animal Tarot. Now, I've shuffled this a lot off camera there. So we got 1. Oh, nope, that's too many. 2. And this one. Nope, that's 2. Stuck together. I hate when they are quite slippy, I will say, when you're shuffling them. Oh, so I take this one because I was jumping. And 3. Right. As usual, just focus on 1, 2, or 3. Deep breath in. And here we go. Okay, so card number 1 is the cat. So we have the High Priestess. So let's see what the card says, the book says about this High Priestess. The message is still and silent, seek wisdom within. Mystery, knowledge, awareness, intuition. So today be more aware of, or this week, whenever you see this video, be more aware of your intuition. Like, go with your gut feeling. If something isn't going right, don't force yourself. Just go, I'm walking away. Goodbye, thank you. The cat recommends quiet time alone, consult your dreams, pay attention to your inner visions, and allow psychic feelings to unfold. If you don't have psychic abilities and such, like I don't myself, but I would say, go with your gut feeling. Focus on, depending on the situation, do you fight or flight? That's what it's saying. Okay, so that's card number 1. Card number 2, 7 of Shells. This is the 7 of Cups. That's easy. It's the one about making a choice this week. So let's see, what's it say in the book? 3, 5, 7. Enjoy your dreams, but stay true to yourself. Oh, that's cute. Sometimes called the Daydream card. 7 of Shells reveals the creative allure and power of our imagination. I wouldn't have thought that. I would have assumed the moon would be the daydreaming card rather than the 7 of Cups. The 7 of Cups is about you're faced with a choice this week and you are unsure about, if I picked this one, what would happen if I didn't? What's the path that's going to go that one? But if I pick this one, my path will go differently. It's kind of going with your gut feeling. Go with your gut and go with what you want. If you know that job is better for me than that one, go for it. Do you know? So this week you have a choice to make and just go with what you know you're comfortable with. If people said you should have gone for the better paid one, doesn't matter. You know the one that you picked, even though the pay could be lower, it's better opportunities for you. So number 3, we have 5 of Shells. We have the jellyfish. Let's see what it says about the 5 of Shells. 5 of Cups. Let go of what was, accept what is. Okay. Loss, regret, sadness. Oh, this is the one where your man's the guy in the right away is in the black cloak and he's sad that 2 of his cups have knocked over. Flooded with waves of grief, anguish, or remorse. We may feel ourselves drowning in despair. Perhaps we blame ourselves for what went wrong. Maybe we dwell in the past, second guess our actions, or torment ourselves by wishing it wasn't so. That makes sense given the current climate. We are a bit going, oh my god, could I have done something different to prevent this? No. It's a global thing. That kind of thing is just is out of our control. And this week you need to realise there's nothing you can do, just do what is needed to be done, follow the guidelines, all that stuff. And even if it is past, if you watch this video past, the vaccine and all that stuff, know that this week it's not your fault. It was out of control, and the worst thing that they could have said was probably no. So think of that. So there you go. That is the Spirit Animal Tarot. And yeah, it's good to be back. I'm sorry if I kept coughing or clearing my throat and cutting. I haven't talked that much, so that's why. I'll leave that there, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye.